So today I performed my song Troubled. It was a song I wrote a little while ago, a kind of sort of something very sad. Won't go into it. I went home and wrote it in about 10 minutes. It was just one of those songs that was super cathartic and I kind of just needed to get it out. The way I write songs is I always start with a chorus and then work around it. The chorus within minutes was in my head. 10 minutes is not my average kind of time to write a song. It really varies on my emotions at the time. I don't journal. I write songs. That's kind of how I get it out. And with that in particular, we got there. The kind of theme of the song is about death. It's about witnessing that. I'm telling someone else's story of them losing someone and kind of trying to find their place of what to do now that that person's not here. I have a lot of empathy and I am an empath. So I kind of took on her emotions and put this song out and hopefully you like it. So when I'm writing a song, I try really hard to think of themes. I can't just write a song. It has to be literally from the heart, whether it's something I'm going through or something I can see someone else is going through, but it has to be real. And I think that's why I struggled over lockdown, because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't experiencing anything. I wasn't talking to anyone. Well, there was no inspiration, whereas normally with any songwriting, it's I've had a conversation with someone or I'm going through something and I need to get it out and tell that story. Because I am so emotional, it can very much go one way or the other. So if I, how people always say, when you go through a breakup, that's the best time to write songs. But I kind of go numb. So my songwriting is pure emotion. I guess the last breakup I went through, I went the complete opposite way. I was a bit too emotional to be able to put it into words. But I really enjoy when I'm writing with other people because you kind of bounce off of each other's energy, you bounce off of their ideas. Someone will play a little riff and then I'll be like, oh yeah, that will give me a little riff for a vocal thing. If I'm physically not feeling it, nothing's going to come out. I have to be emotionally in it. That is the main thing for me. I like that this space is a little bit rough and you can put what you want into it and make it your own space. I like how it sounds. It's a very cool space to be in. I don't feel cool enough to be here, to be honest. I like it. So when I was about 17, I was in a punk rock band back in the day. And we played at this venue, and firstly we were too young to be even playing there, so we had to go there before security got there, and then we couldn't leave until we finished playing because they wouldn't have let us back in. And I just remember everyone there looked like Noel Fieldings, but it was like Noel Fieldings in 2007 from Mighty Boosh. They all had this hair and they kept coming over with these fish bowls. It didn't feel like real life. They were coming over with these fishbowl cocktails and going over to the drummer and like shoving a straw in his mouth and doing all these weird things, and we were just there like 17-year-olds just playing our songs. Music is probably one of the biggest things in my life apart from my family and my dog. It's been in my bones since a child. Even before I could speak, before I could walk, talk, I would do this anytime I heard music and I'd wiggle. That's what my mum always tells me. And I find music and singing in particular is probably one of the most therapeutic and cathartic things I can do. It always makes me feel better. Even if I'm singing a sad song, I feel good after I've sung it. It's an emotional journey doing music, and it's a career. It's something that I've always loved, and I will never stop doing it. If I make money, if I don't make money, it's for me. It's my therapy. Maybe I should get real therapy, but